Hey everyone, it's Regina with Nightingale Travel Company, and today my sister and I are going to go to Jiko, the cooking place, which is located at Animal Kingdom Lodge. Come with us as we go on a culinary adventure trying foods from all over Africa. Let's take a look at the Jiko menu. This menu changes seasonally based on what ingredients are in season at that time of year. Also, that wine menu we just looked at, they have the largest selection of South African wines outside of the country of South Africa.
We have officially entered Jiko.
So Jiko does mean starters. In Swahili. Right over here we have our own wood burning where we create new hard work.
So as we were walking in, the hostess shared with us that Jiko actually means the cooking place in Swahili. And we just received a hot towel service for our hands because in Africa, the desert is so hot. So it's something that's been going on over there for hundreds of years that they give a hot towel at restaurants. And we are going to, the other thing is the wine here has the largest selection of South African wine, fully authentic, outside of South Africa.
Another fun fact that our waiter shared with us is that the wall behind us, in the course of 45 minutes, will change to emulate sunrise to sunset, which is really cool. So keep an eye out because it'll change as you dine.
So we just got our bread service, and they actually brought out two different bread services because I am dining with Alyssa again, and she did a little bit of recording for us today. But my bread service is a sesame bread that has salt inside, and then he said that this bread right here has some sugar inside. He said it's his favorite. He said it melts in your mouth. It's so wonderful. And this is Jiko's butter with some black sea salt on top. I'm going to get that focus for you. And then he made some special gluten-free bread for Alyssa with the same butter and Jiko black sea salt. We're going to go ahead and taste for you. So Alyssa's going to go ahead and try her gluten-free, freshly made gluten-free
it's
bread.
so warm. It smells really good.
And I'm sure it's nice to be included on some bread service too.
Very much. But yeah, really good.
Alright, so I'm going to start with my larger bread here. And he said that both of these breads are Egyptian style breads. I'm going to make sure I get a little bit of the black sea salt in my butter. That butter is so good. And he's right, this bread is fluffy and soft, and you can tell it has a sweetness to it from the sugar. Let's go ahead and take. Well, this bread's kind of like hollow in the middle and fluffy. Sesame seed, and he said this one's going to be saltier. That's exactly as he described. This one has a sweetness to it, and this one is salty.
Ready for the jump punch?
So I am going to do a lot of eating tonight, so I elected not to get alcohol. But Alyssa got a glass of Sauvignon Blanc. And like we said before, all of the wines here are from South Africa. And what kind of Sauvignon Blanc did you get again? I forgot.
It's just Sauvignon Blanc. Oh, the name.
Oh, the name, yeah.
It's called Southern Right, and it's from Walker Bay, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's delicious. It's refreshing. I took a sip earlier, but I'll take another one.
dry, sweet.
It's amazing. Very dry. Sauvignon Blanc's typically really dry,
All right.
which I love. So if you like dry, crisp, white, it's perfect.
So the rings on these columns symbolizes the rings that the women in African tribes wear. The more rings you have, the higher your status. Over here, this one has a lot of rings, and then you can see one in the distance that doesn't have as many. So this, if this were a woman in Africa, she would be a super high status. Okay, so for our appetizer, we got the scallops. Aren't they so beautiful? I can't wait. I'm gonna go ahead and take a bite there. Seared scallops. Get a little bit of everything on there. There's some slaw and some nuts on here. You guys, the sear on the scallop is absolutely perfect. And there's some sweetness. There's a sweet potato puree with it. And a little crunch from the nuts. The flavor profiles of this, I can't even explain. It's wonderful. So for dinner, Alyssa, again, allergy friendly, was the short rib.
Great, thank you.
And she's going to go ahead and take a bite. Let's see how it is. While she is getting that ready to go, every time we've gotten something at a restaurant that has is allergy friendly has come with a tab saying that it's for an allergy, just to be sure that it doesn't get mixed with anything else, which I think is wonderful.
It's really hot. It's so good. It's like almost like sweet. Like, first of all, it's fall off the bone, quite literally. There's like the big bones sitting next to it. Second of all, super tender, a little bit sweet, really creamy. Love it. It's delicious.
Alright, so I got the filet mignon, and it comes with rainbow cauliflower, which look how pretty that is, and the 4-cheese mac and cheese. I'm going to go ahead and start with the mac and cheese. You guys can talk about. This one was actually on a secret menu back before times, and it became so popular that they put it on the real menu. So let's go ahead and give it a taste. This is some of the most flavorful mac and cheese I've ever had. And I love the crusty baked cheese on the top. This is definitely a must try. So the next thing, I'm going to go for the cauliflower.
Also, there's a glaze on top of it.
Yeah, it has chocolate in the glaze, so she said it's kind of like a sweet reduction. Okay. These vegetables have like a vinegar on them. I was not expecting that. Absolutely wonderful. I actually think it's in the tomato and onion, like slaw sort of thing that's on here. You just taste one that might be plain. It was definitely from the tomato and the onions. It's just like steamed, and it has like probably some salt and pepper and maybe a little bit of lemon. It's also wonderful. Now I'm gonna go for the big boy over here.
She also ordered the steak to be medium.
And it looks, that's the outside. It looks a little overdone for me, but it still looks yummy. Cannot wait to try. It's cutting like butter, pretty much. The char and the spices on this are exactly what steak should taste like. This is phenomenal. You guys, do yourself a favor and come to Jiko. If you're staying at Animal Kingdom Lodge, and we're not even staying at Animal Kingdom Lodge, it's worth the trip, for sure. So I just wanted to take a second to talk a little bit about Alyssa's. I just got to sample it. I believe they're called sea peas that came with her short rib are so good. They're kind of like a chickpea, but the sauce that they're cooked in is wonderful. And her short rib is literally melt in your mouth. I highly, highly recommend it. So while we were dining tonight, over above us were these mythological canoe birds. And the story goes that if they fly over you or over your farm, then you are meant to be prosperous and have good luck. And I just thought that that was a really fun, neat fact to share. So we just finished our meal and everything was amazing. I had so much I couldn't even finish my meal. And our server came over and he brought us some apple and strawberry gummy candies. And they give these to everyone here to finish your meal out. And I'm gonna go ahead and taste one. This is homemade and fresh. It tastes like an apple strawberry, like almost like an applesauce flavor, but in candy gummy form. Very good. So I'm standing right outside Jiko right now, and I just wanted to say that this restaurant was an experience. It is worth taking time out of your Disney trip to come out this way to Animal Kingdom Lodge to experience Jiko. Everything from the service to the food, they explain everything to you. They tell you the backstory in this restaurant, and I just highly, highly recommend it. And I hope that this video has helped you. If you like the video, please like and subscribe, and we would hope to see you around. And remember that I would also love to help you plan your next trip to Disney World if that's something that you are looking to do in the near future.